Alright guys, this is an update. First saying that it's been confirmed that it will be 1956 Rodan and 1968 Anguirus, basically both the Showa slash I guess we call classic looks for both monsters. And this has been officially confirmed. The scans have come out. Whether or not we get to any of the newer versions of either of them, we don't know, but as it is, I'm pretty well pleased about this, and I think it's damn good news. So with that said, there's so much information out there now. Let's do a little thing where we just line up everything we know about what's to come about this game. So let's start off with number one. Beware, all of these are, of course, only applicable to the PS4 version. Other versions, basically the PS3 version, I'm not so sure about. All these, as far as I know, only apply to the PS4 version. But like I was saying, let us continue. Number one, all monsters, all 19 of them are playable characters. All monsters are playable in story mode and destruction mode. All of them, which is almost hard for me to even believe, but if they say it's true, it's true. There will be an evolution mode where you can update the attacks and abilities of each monster that's in the game. Now, whether that's limited to just extra attacks or updating how they look and whatnot, I'm not sure. Don't know, but all I know, I'm pretty sure you probably build up things like durability, stuff like that, maybe new types of attacks. Not entirely sure about the limits of that, this whole, evolution mode thing, but it sounds pretty interesting. The PS4 version, mind you, only will have an exclusive online battle mode where you can, of course, fight players from around the world using your updated monsters, if you choose to update them, of course, which is pretty awesome for those of you who will be playing online. I know I sure will be. I'll be using Destroyer and King Ghidorah like an asshole. Hell yes. Now, since story mode can be played with supposedly any monster, which is almost hard for me to believe, but any monster, it has two variations apparently. If you're a defender, apparently, like say something like Mothra or Mechagodzilla, like Kiru, you'll be defending the city from impending destruction. And if you're a destroyer like King Ghidorah or Destroyer, you will be trying to destroy the city. Now, what category Godzilla falls into exactly, I'm pretty sure it's Destroyer, but interesting question, right? Interesting question. The maps will be bigger and more elaborate than they have appeared in the demo things that we've seen so far. That's pretty interesting because while the maps and stuff look really good, I would like to see a whole lot more. And I mean a whole lot more. I mean, if I had a personal want, I would love for Planet X from Invasion of Astral Monster to be an arena you could fight in. Very far-fetched idea, but it would be very awesome, and don't you dare deny it. I think my favorite bit of news are the news of these massive three-way battles you can do during destruction mode, which basically will have you against two opponents, and the fight can basically go in a number of ways because, as I've read and researched, since monsters have their own goals just like in the movies, it means that while you're fighting two of these opponents, they could possibly, note possibly, fight against you, which would be very difficult and exciting, or they could possibly turn on each other and you could do a temporary team up to kill one monster and then finish off the other one who's still left. Very interesting, very freaking interesting. I cannot wait to play that mode. I am so pumped for this game, it's incredible. I guess I'm not a real, HD slut, I guess you could say, but for those who are concerned, yes, the game will be in full 1080p. This will be a very clear, unpixelated game, and what am I saying? I actually do care because in the past, Godzilla games have not been too much of a turn on for me just because of the way they look, but this one looks astoundingly badass. Titties look good. The monsters look amazing. They look basically just like their movie counterparts, which is incredible to say the least. Another interesting feature of mine, feature that I've been really looking forward to is the diorama mode, where you can make the fight look like you can get a camera angle just like a movie, which is incredibly badass. And of course, I bet you can save the footage and you can post it, which would be incredibly beast. I'm looking forward to doing that if I can't learn how to do it. It sounds so awesome. And the last bit of information I'm going to share with everybody is the exact monster roster that we have so far. Now remember, this is limited to not just individual monsters, but incarnations. So there are a total of 19 playable characters, and these are the ones that we know so far. We have Godzilla, we have Burning Godzilla coming in at number 2, we have 2014 Legendary or Hollywood Godzilla, excuse me, we have King Ghidorah, Heisei only, we have Mothra Larva and Adult, both Heisei from what I've seen, we have Biollante, we have Jet Jaguar, we have Hedorah, Showa era from what I've seen, we have Gigan, Final Wars, and from what I've heard, only the chainsaw version upgrade, which is weird. You would think they would put a normal one to Scythes, and I hope they do put that one in there. And maybe in the future to put classic Gigan. So far we just have Gigan Chainsaw, which is still awesome. I love Final Wars Gigan. But moving on. We also have number 11, we have the classic Mechagodzilla 1975. We have Super Mechagodzilla from the Heisei era, along with, of course, normal Heisei Mechagodzilla. And we also have Kiryu. Whether we get both versions of him from 2002, 2003, we don't know, but I'm pretty sure that'll be part of the evolution mode. We have Space Godzilla, we have Destroyer, we have Mecha King Ghidorah, which is fucking awesome. We have Anguirus 1968, and Rodan 1956. And we also have Mechagodzilla 1974, which is, yes, slightly different than 75, for those who are wondering. And for a couple of characters I still want to see, Megagearus and Orbatra, the Mudos, and hell, fuck it, Zilla. Megalon, it can go either way, I really don't care, but put the Mudos in here, please. But that's Josh. I covered almost everything that we know so far about this game, and we have roughly over a month before it comes out, and I will continue to update you as we learn more. Stay Godzilla-fied, everybody. I made that word up just right now, but keep it going. It's growing.